before you came round.
What's going on, YouTube? It's that time again. It is an FRL rip. Now, we are going to introduce technically our head-to-head match, but this is actually a special week, week 12, because, well, you guys could have gotten involved as well. So it's like a giant, I guess, streamer, YouTuber tournament, and the person who gets the top score is going to win some cool prizes. So I hope that you guys did join, because I think it's a lot of fun. I know that there was at least 4 or 5 other YouTubers that jumped in this week on top of the 9 that are in the league. So this particular week, I'm going to introduce who we're playing here.
Okay, so welcome to my Monday Night Football rips.
Now that you know who we're facing, we're going to do our best to actually get into the win column, because right now we've been free-falling like crazy. We just cannot get wins, and we're probably on the brink of not making the playoffs, if that's a thing, because we're in like second to last place or something like that. We just keep losing. Even though we had a great week last week, the only person that could beat us last week, they beat us. That was the dojo. So we tried to get back on track and do something kind of fun this week. We ripped a very risky Origins 2020 box hobby, and we also had a like a hot pack, so to speak, that was supposed to come with a bunch of hits and some random cards, and we combined those two. And our team looks okay. It's just going to have some holes in it, and some big holes. But without further ado, if you're not familiar, we're just going to be making a fantasy football team with whatever we had pulled from the Origins and from the hot pack. And these are some parallel bonus points for, you know, serial numbered cards, relic cards, bookend cards, autographs, and so on. So we're going to make our team up, and now we're going to introduce them. Okay, so we'll start with the defense. We got a Christian Kirksey in the Browns D, and they are playing Jacksonville, who's a 1-9 team, so I thought about playing them. But I think that I'm going to have to be really risky this week. I'll show you why later. So I'm going to go with Cincinnati's defense with an autograph with the ×6. Now, this could really, really blow up on us just because, as you know, Joe Burrow just got hurt. So I feel like the defense is going to be out there a lot with Ryan Finley. I think his name is Ryan Finley, their backup, out there. I just think that it's going to be really tough for them. But I have to do something risky, so we're going to go for it. Now, as far as defensive players go, I really had a couple choices, but I figured I'd go with maybe possibly the best defensive player in the league. The Rams just got a win over Tampa Bay, so I'm going to choose them to play on Sunday. Next, for wide receiver positions, we got ourselves Terry McLaurin. I just saw a cool stat with him. He's got like quite a few yards, almost 1,800 yards in his first 24 games, which is pretty good. And he's from Ohio State University. But we did get a DJ Moore. 83 out of 299, so that's a ×3 on DJ Moore, so I'm definitely going to play him. And their backup QB didn't look bad. Honestly, he looked okay. He did throw a couple of picks in the end zone, but other than that, not so bad. Now, one of our autographs from Origins was Henry Ruggs. Now, he's had one kind of really good game. Other than that, he's been pretty quiet, but I'm hoping that for whatever reason he's able to break 1 or 2 touchdowns and get us a lot of points with a ×6 there. Keeping with another ×6, this will be the third one of the group. The only tight end that we got came out of our hot pack, and it was from the Browns, David Njoku. He's really kind of like a third stringer, to be honest. He does have some touchdowns here and there, but he doesn't get a lot of looks. The Browns don't really throw the football all that much, to be honest. Especially with the way the weather's been. But I think they're going to be in Jacksonville, so the weather's going to be nice. I'm kind of hoping that he gets involved, even though Hooper's back, and we're able to maybe get a cheeky touchdown from him as well. But I'm not expecting a whole lot out of that, so that's one of the reasons why I'm trying to be risky here. Running back position, we had some really, really good ones. Zeke, fresh off his first 100-yard game, this season. I thought that'd be a good pick, but we got the guy leading all of rushing right now, I think, in a very short print, 18 out of 25 from our Origins box. So this will be a ×3, pretty close to jersey number, but not jersey number. ×3 on Derrick Henry. Now, here I'm going to go risky probably because we do have a ×6. This was one of our better pools. If you weren't sure, you want to see me get trolled by trolling myself. Really hoping this was a Justin Herbert card, but man, that would have been great. Instead, we got another Joshua Kelly. This is a really sick patch. I love the card. It's just not worth as much, obviously, as a Justin Herbert. And he's been relegated to like 2nd or 3rd strings. Doesn't get a lot of touches. They brought in Balaj over there, and he's been doing quite a bit for them. So I'm actually going to pass on using this card, and I'm going to go with our boy Nick Chubb. This is the 2nd brown we're using. This is a prism, so this is a parallel. That's the difference between a ×6 and this is only a ×2. But Nick Chubb seems to, whenever he's there, he's getting 100 yards, and he has a chance to get a touchdown or two. I honestly think that him as a ×2 is a better play than Joshua Kelly as a ×6. So we're going to play our boy Nick Chubb. Now here's where it gets kind of sad. Out of everything we pulled, we didn't get a starting quarterback. No starting quarterback. Like we pulled ourselves a Ken Anderson in our little hot pack, which I think might have been the only quarterback in there. And we pulled a Jordan Love. 84 out of 199 patch card, so this would be a ×4. Now, obviously, if you follow football, you know that Jordan Love doesn't play. He's behind Aaron Rodgers. But Ken Anderson played in maybe like the 80s, so we have to play Jordan. We got to play Jordan Love and just hope maybe like they get up by a whole lot, like 40 points in the first half, or maybe like Aaron Rodgers isn't feeling well that day and they play Jordan Love. I don't even know if he's their backup, to be honest. He might even be the 3rd stringer because they just drafted him this year. Who knows? But that's going to have to be the play. I know I had like a bunch of Bakers on that day, but that was from something else that wasn't involved in the rip. So that's why I have to be risky. I'm being risky here and here, although I should probably be risky with one of these guys, but I just don't. I'm not confident in Josh Kelly. Excuse me. So yeah, that's our team. Let me know what you guys think. Remember that I'm going to be giving away some of these cards, probably this Jordan Love in particular, maybe another autograph or two. And I hope that you guys watch everybody. Let us know who you think's going to win, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, I hope you had a lot of fun, and I'll see you in the next one.